What's up, y'all? Happy 2025. Friends plan. What's up, honey? I know y'all like, where has she been? Baby, life has been lifing, okay? I don't even know where to start. 2024 has been a very interesting year for me. Very, very tough mentally, emotionally, just draining. I don't even know how to explain it. So to be consistent posting content has been very hard. I'm very transparent. I want to stay consistent and, I want to do YouTube for life, of course, but I've just been like, oh, I don't even know what to say, but I'm gonna just take y'all through my journey, what's been going on. There's no structure here, there's no point. I just want to talk. I hope you guys have had a wonderful 2025 so far. Happy New Year. So first I want to go over, many of you know I lost my mother 4 years ago, well, still 5 years now. Both of my parents, but my mother in particular because we were closer. So what that means, I never realized that I properly grieved her. You know how you cry, you go through your moments, but I haven't fully grieved her death. That makes sense. So 2024 hit me all at once. I was just at a place where I didn't know if I was depressed. I didn't know if I was frustrated or mentally checked out. I don't know the word. I wasn't well mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I've been in therapy. It's been a year now, and it's been very helpful because, grieving is a process. There's no expiration date. I miss those talks. I miss those laying on her couch, making me salmon, croquette, and rice. Just having your person that loves you unapologetically, the person who gave you life. So after her funeral and everything, I had my moments, like I said, but I didn't properly sit still in it. And it's okay to do that. I took time off work. I was off for 9 months, living off my savings. That wasn't good. 2024 is what happened once I realized that. So I just decided to get quiet, be still, really soak up God's word. My mother we didn't grow up in the church. So my walk with Christ came later. So you know how people be like, you just got to give it to God, girl. I didn't fully know what that meant. You say that, but to fully trust God, what does that look like? So for me, for 2024, that's what I was seeking. I was just trying to figure out how can I get unstuck. I was literally uninspired, unmotivated. Everything just was a blur to me. So as I navigated through therapy, she helped me realize that you haven't grieved properly. You have to literally understand that your mom is gone. There's no more. So you have to figure out your new life, your new normal in a sense. So I didn't understand what that meant, but baby, it just all came to me head on in 2024. So I started reading the Bible. I started praying, talking to people who can help me understand how to give it to God or how to sit still and just know that it's going to be okay. I've always had faith. Mark 11:24 has always been a good scripture of mine. Whatever you believe in, know that you're going to have it and it's yours. So that's always been something that I've always internalized. But just to lay your problems on the line and be like, all right, this is you. I've never done that before. I'm a problem solver. I'm always the one trying to figure it out. Oh, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Sometimes you got to just stop and let go and let God. Seriously. I ain't even going to lie, y'all. That's what I did in 24. I realized, I should say. I had to just stop trying to figure it out. And it's funny because as I'm sitting here in January 2025, y'all, I'm in a whole boot. Look at this. Baby, I have torn my ligament in my ankle. If that ain't say, Franny, sit down and stop. That is, I don't know what else. Well, God has a way of just really showing up. So I just been on a journey where I'm just learning to listen, be obedient, be still. Like I said, I got friends who very into the word, so they've been explaining it to me so I can get a better understanding and learning how to apply things to my everyday life. And what's crazy is nobody knew that I was going through this in 24. Because me, I'm always showing up for people. I never say no to the events, to the kick-its, to the parties. I'm always there, putting on my smile, showing up. It's genuine. I want to go, but when you're going through something inside mentally, baby, it's a battle, okay? You still have to show up for your husband, you're a mom, you have to go to work, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. I was literally suffering in silence. I mean, I don't know, y'all. I just don't know what happened to make 2024 that year that everything just started hitting me in the head. So that's the first thing. That's my mental struggle. I'm in a better place now mentally. My mental health has been great. I've been making sure that I take time out for things that gives me joy, things that help me balance my whole life and my new life. I've made peace with my mother's passing, which I didn't do before. I ain't gonna say I'm never gonna think about her or don't miss her or don't cry, of course. But you have to really make peace when you have a loved one. For people who know what I mean, like you have to mourn, you have to grieve, you have to go through that. Because if you don't, it's like a lingering thing that just can come tumbling down. You never know when. That happened to me. I was like on the verge of a nervous breakdown, y'all. Nobody even know. Not even my husband. He in the same house with me. That's how I'm programmed to just had my feelings or had my stuff because, I'm gonna just take care of everybody else. I'm gonna make sure everybody doing, but sometimes you gotta take care of yourself. Like, come on. So that's that. Number 2, 2024 has been my career. So, you know that I started in accounting, worked in corporate accounting 20 years, then switched to TV. The show got canceled. Then, y'all know that. What happened is I didn't really understand what that meant. Accounting was cool. I don't ever want to down that career because I made a ton of money. It brought me to the person of integrity that I am today. I went to college for it. I'm certified. Like, this is what I do. It gave me the opportunity to have a tax business, to do bookkeeping on the side for businesses. So I never wanted to seem like I'm downing accounting, but to do it full time, like as my 9 to 5, I couldn't do it no more because it just wasn't my personality. No, it didn't work. My mental health balance and not everything like that. So TV was great. I love to produce. I love to create. I love to help others, content. I love all of that aspect. But when you are laid off, basically displaced, your job has canceled. You don't really understand, that was your livelihood taken away. These are friends that have turned to family, even though we was working remote towards the end, but you still miss that piece of your life. I would love to get another role in TV full time as a producer, but in the reality, this is not the city. I'm outside Chicago. Chicago is not one of them cities where you can, sometimes you can, of course, but that is just not the reality of that industry. New York, Atlanta, LA, that's the industry you will have to move to be able to really land another full-time role in TV. Because the industry is very unstable. It's a great industry. I enjoy doing it, but it just didn't have the stability because you never know. You can walk into work and the show canceled. No more sponsorships. The network don't want you. That's just the life of work full-time as in that space. Now I do contract things in TV, like 2-month, 6-week, 3-month roles where I'm editing, casting, recruiting for different brands, different TV segments, but nothing full time. Like, I was on a national syndicated TV show for years. I left, came back, things like that, but still, it was a solid show. So I just had to sit back and realize, what does my next chapter look like? So I'm in my 40s. My next career, with whatever I do, 9 to 5, whatever, what does that look like? What do I want to do? You want to really wake up and like to go to work. You have to just want a job. I didn't mind going to work when I worked in TV. You want to be able to wake up and feel joy in going to work. Let that sink in. Having a job where you are excited to actually go to work. So that's what I'm thinking about as I navigate to my next journey. Like I said, would love to be full-time in TV, but that's just not the reality of it. Me and my husband did talk about relocation. We haven't decided or anything like that, but we've been talking. Georgia, Texas, we don't really know. Maybe even Vegas or Arizona, but it's too hot. So we don't know. No decision has been made, but I'm just saying, in order to pursue something full-time in TV, you really have to move in this day and age. And I'm not moving to LA and I'm not moving to New York. My thing is technology, computers, gadgets, cameras, phones, all the latest and greatest. So I was thinking about going into tech, Now, what realm? I don't know. I'm still researching. Do I want to go back to school? I don't know, because I got degrees already. I really don't want to go back to a 4-year degree college. But I was looking up some stuff. It don't really require that because some of my skills are transferable over if I decide, That's what I'm saying. I've been being still. I've been researching. I've been journaling. I've been praying, just sitting still and just kind of letting God guide me. I don't know, but when I figure it out, I'm gonna definitely let y'all know. Number 3, marriage. So everybody has challenges with their marriage. So his mom was in a skilled nursing in Minnesota, and we had to transition her to Illinois. So that has been a very process in collaboration with his sister. So we had to figure that out, take FMLA, do this, do that, just to get her situated from there. And so that was, seeing his mom sick at her weakest has been a toll on him. So his energy and me not feeling the best mentally, it's just been a very cold house at times. So just trying to figure out how to communicate with each other when we all have our individual personal battles or whatever. So it's a challenge, but life is just be life, We figured it out. She's here in Illinois now. We get to go see her, and that's that. Friendships. Number 4. Friendships, you know how it is, you want to hang out with your friends, you want to go to this trip, this party, this event, but you know what you need to do, and you need to go tunnel vision, laser focus, actually decide and execute your goals. You can't go to all the events. I spent so much money in 2024. It's unbelievable. And you don't seem like it when you in it, you know what I'm saying? But the reality of it is I can't go to everything. I have to learn to say no. I want to say I'm a people pleaser, but I just love a good kick it. I love to hang with my people, show up, do this, do that. But sometimes when you are working on something, you are in a season that you have to lock in. And I realize that now. So 2025 is going to be very different. I'm going to say no a lot. It's going to make some people mad, but at the end of the day, I can't worry about that. True friendships, they going to understand. I can't show up to everything. Now, granted, if it's an emergency or somebody need me, they know. Call me about an hour before you need me because it takes me an hour to come back to the city. But just know I'm there. But the normal, every week type of thing, I have to scale back to saving more money, back to aggressively investing. I had got real conservative with investing, just learning how to scale back, get back to my saving goals. I'm about to be very intentional in 25. That's what 2025 is about. Family, drama, not so much, but just ups and downs of family and trauma, and we still healing, we still trying to navigate everything, and just a lot. My daughter, she's thriving. That is an awesome thing because it's a lot of people that's their kids is not thriving. So I'm very blessed. I'm so happy. She's in her 4th year at college. She's at Illinois State. So she's in her last year. I just be thanking her because with everything that was going on with me in 24, one thing I didn't have to worry about was my daughter. She checks on her mama. She makes sure I'm good. She does what she needs to do, which is less stress for me, if that makes sense. I taught her the game with finances, so she knows how to be financially responsible. She uses her credit card, but then make sure she pays it off at the end of the month. She's not too wild, we don't know what our kids doing when we're not with them. But for the most part, my daughter really tells me everything. There was a time when we wasn't that close. So from age 16 to 18, she was just working my nerve. But we had a talk, and it was a very uncomfortable conversation for me. It was, I had to tell her I messed up. I had to tell her that, I didn't know how to be a mom at 21. I didn't know the game. What I learned is when you are open and honest with your kids and you take out the mommy mode. I'm not her friend because I don't believe in being friends with your kids. That's not what I'm saying. But when you just decompress and actually listen to your kid. My daughter just turned 22. Just listen to her and just be what she needs me to be. Our relationship blossoms. When I tell you, we are the closest that we've ever been, and it's an amazing feeling that I feel she can come to me with everything. And sometimes she come to me with too much. I don't care to know. Love it. But I appreciate our relationship, So I just want to encourage mothers, just, be open and honest. Say, hey, I'm embarrassed to tell you this. I messed up. Mommy wasn't perfect. I ain't do this right. I could have did this better. That's what I did. And it just made us better. So I'm just grateful because of everything I was feeling and the place that I was at in 2024. One thing I did not have to worry about was my child. So I am grateful. We've been taking family trips. We try to do one a year. We're going to do another one in August. My niece is turning, I believe. This is a big 35th, I think. I can't even keep up. She was born in 1990. So we're going to take a family trip. We're going to try to do it once a year or whatever. Man, but yeah, 2024 was very crazy for me.
My sister gave me this. My god sister Treese gave me this. So nice. Me and my mommy.
So I'm almost done. I feel like I'm rambling. I just want to come and like really share with y'all. Be vulnerable. Be open. Because people been inboxing me and texting and saying, what's up? Where your next episode? So I'm talking about, shout out to y'all, man. The Friends Plan. I really appreciate y'all. Seriously. Checking on me. Just noticing that I'm not my usual self. Not posting. I really appreciate it because y'all don't have to. They've always told me just have multiple streams of income. So it's instilled in me. People like to say I'm a Jamaican, be having so many jobs. I mean, it's just, I like to have multiple things going on because you never know. So I'll always do YouTube. This is a marathon. This is not a race. This is my journey. This is my life, my story. This is a community that I'm building. Something that I'll bring on the channel can resonate with somebody. If I'm interviewing somebody, they can get information from that person. My vlogging, my tips, anything that I'm doing is gonna help. So YouTube is definitely for life. So I'm gonna definitely commit in 2025 to being more consistent with posting. I'm not gonna say how much I'm gonna post yet. It's tax season. Y'all know I be crazy around this time because I still have my tax business. I still, do this, do that. That's basically what was going on. I was just overloaded with ideas and moves and this and that because basically my next chapter has to take me into retirement. You know what I'm saying? So what am I going to do that I don't mind doing for 8 hours a day? That's what I'm at. That's what I need to do. That's what I'm pivoting into. Whatever it is, it has to be something I enjoy that gives me work-life balance, that gives me a mental health peace. I'm definitely in a better place mentally. So much peace, so much joy now that I have figured out what was going on with me. Because you know how you go through stuff and you really just don't even know how to process what's happening. That's why therapy, I would really recommend therapy for everybody. You need to get therapy because these are trained professionals that help you navigate your emotions, your behaviors, because I didn't know what was going on. It really helped me, and I just took it to God for real. And I'm just show me. God is so faithful for real. I'm honest. Y'all want to know how I made it out of 24, honey? God, I ain't gonna lie to you. When you just lay it on the line and surrender fully, you'll see. It's just a peace that comes over you, a precious peace that just yo, this you. Whatever you want me to do, have your way with me. That's why I was at with it. So this is my be still season. This is my intentional season. My vision board is up. It's clear. I have mental clarity now. I'm focused. I know the moves that I need to make and be strategic. My circle of trust and friends I'm so grateful for it because people really love me. And when you have people in your life that really love you and check on you, you should appreciate that because friends that turn family, honey, that is the best feeling ever because I don't know how I would have made it without certain people. So shout out to my prayer circle, Kelly and Reggie. We stay on FaceTime. She stay telling me and Reggie we want to help. But no, she's very, you know how you have somebody who is very obedient in the word of God. I'm talking about very. She helps me with understanding. She helps me with knowing our purpose out here. She a little rough around the edges, but you just have to sit and see what does my friends or my circle do. As far as adding value to your life, you just got to really evaluate some things. Get reflection. Am I just willy-nilly out here? You got to have people around you who's praying for you, who's rooting for you, who support you, who love you, who is not haters, who's not a secret enemy, frenemy. I see you. For real. It's real life haters out here. So when you have genuine people around you, you have to appreciate it. You have to cultivate those relationships, friendships. They will definitely understand your seasons. Me and my girls just took a trip to Vegas at the top of the year. It was awesome. We went to see Janet Jackson and 50 Cent. They had residencies down there, so it was real good. I got some footage that I'm trying to figure it out, but I had hit something on the camera and it made everything slow motion. But I talked to my cameraman. He said that I can change it up. So we'll see. I can fix it. So guys, I just want to thank you again for tuning in to another episode. Life is better for me mentally. I'm in a more sane space. I ain't going to jump off nobody's bridge. I'm good. Thank you for truly looking out for me and just checking on me. I hope you guys had a wonderful new year. Man, my condolences go out to people on American Airlines, their families. I just saw what happened with that collision in the air with the jet. So many people lost their lives, man. My condolences go out to the families of those people. That's devastating. So again, make sure you like this episode, share it with your friends, give me some constructive criticism, feedback, give me a job. I don't know which one to give to me. Subscribe to the channel and, keep dropping me a, plug here and there because I really, really appreciate it, Friends Plan. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode. It's been great. Bye.
I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes.